Hey everyone, it's an aging zombie here, bringing you a guide today on how to unlock the swords from the new map Citadel Des Morts in Black Ops 6 Zombies, and then also how to go about upgrading each of them from their base version to the kind of Wonder Weapon Elemental powered up version. Now the first thing that will need to be done is making our way into the castle and then also unlocking the Pack-a-Punch machine. Alright, so we'll get this cannon rotated around. And then fire away. Alright, so we made it in here. Go ahead and shoot off these locks. Take care of the big boy that spawns in here.
Have fun playing darts in hell, asshole.
Alright, we'll go ahead and pick up this crystal, and then now we have Pack-a-Punch machine. Alright, so in the dining hall area here, this is how you get all the swords. And each one is represented by an animal, and that tells you what version of the sword it is. So here we've got the Raven, that's going to be the Void Sword. Well, let me get off this zombie off me here. We've got a Stag here, which is going to be the Lightning Sword. Dragon, which is going to be Fire. And Lion, which is going to be the Light Sword. Now, in order to get a sword from one of these knights, you will need a stamp from a special zombie that spawns at round 10. So I'll trigger this round, or flip this round here, and get all the way up to 10, and then I will show you the zombie that spawns with the stamp. Alright, so this should be round 10 here. Pick this up. Alright, so this is when the special zombie is going to start spawning, and what we're looking for is a zombie that has a medieval-style bucket helmet on. Now, you got to be careful. This zombie is not actually a round zombie, so if you're trying to worry about flipping around or not, don't keep him as the last one alive. Which I guess realistically, you're not going to have him be the last one because you want the stamp from him. Oh, I see him. So I'm going to try and clean this round up until there's just, well, two zombies, him and the round zombie. So I can really show off what he looks like. Oh, I accidentally killed him because here's the stamp. Alright, well, I'll show him a little bit later. But once you get the stamp, you're able to get one of the swords. And I want to kind of clean this up until there's one left. And the first sword I'm going to go for is the Fire Sword. Alright, so Fire Sword, so Dragon, so we'll give the stamp, which he will present the sword. You can go ahead and pick it up, and now you have the base version of the Fire Sword. Alright, now the first step to upgrade this, you're going to come up here from where Speed Coal is, and you're going to interact with this pedestal here and insert the sword. And then you'll see these three dots pop up, which indicate these locations for these pieces of fire that you need to go pick up and bring back to this pedestal. Now I'm showing you the path to the first one here. It is in the spawn location, and I also think for this step, there are 2 of 3 perks that you just kind of guaranteed need. And one for sure is Jugnog, and then here is the fire that I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and interact and pick it up. And you'll notice that once you pick it up, you don't have a weapon, and the fire does hurt you, so you do need to be quick about this. Which brings me to the next 2 potential perks. So you're going to go ahead and drop that, and now we got to do that 2 more times. Now, I like picking stamina as the second perk because I want to be fast. But what I have found is if you use melee macchiato, you'll notice that there are zombies that spawn with purple eyes, and those zombies, if you kill them, oops, I didn't pick up the fire. If you kill them, which melee macchiato will make it so you can kill them, it refills some of your health. So that's why I'm saying 2 of 3. But you at least need Jugnog for the extended health. Now that took me a while to kind of leave that area. I hope I still am able to make it. We'll see. Otherwise I have to drop this. I gotta drop it. I don't want to. Oh, shoot. I was gonna say I don't want to accidentally go down. All right, so I'm gonna have to run back here. I need Speed Cola again. All right, take 2 on this. Pick that up. Now go the correct way, not the long way. All right, and drop that off there. Now the last one is nice and close by, right out this front entrance here. And go ahead and pick that up. Now you can do these in any order, but I like to go kind of like furthest to closest. So the dragon's gonna put some fire on there, and then you'll see you can get that, and there we go. We now have the fire sword. Let's not accidentally go down here. Now, to be able to get the next sword, we'll need to flip the round so that another one of those special zombies that drops the stamps will spawn in. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that here. Alright, so we're on the next round here. Now hopefully this time I can actually keep that guy alive until the end. Alright, so this is the special zombie here. So this is the one with the bucket helmet. So we're going to go ahead and kill him again. So he'll drop another stamp, so we'll get that. And so I think this next sword I'm going to go for is the light sword. So that is this one here with the lion. So we'll give the stamp up. Grab that. Whoop. Don't get stuck. Alright, now when you grab this, you'll see that these flying parasites spawn in that are glowing. So you're going to want to kill the parasites with it. And then if you'll notice, your sword is now glowing. You're going to want to now kind of head back towards spawn where Speed Cola is. Now this is timed, so you might want to kill everything over here, but you're going to come down to this door here, slash the door, and you'll see that a symbol pops up on the door, and then we want to do this 3 more times. So there's number 2, so we'll hit that door. Oop, don't want to go down, especially since I don't have a self-revive. But there's number 3, so now just 1 more. Alright, so this is the second time this has happened to me. Not enough of those flying zombies seem to have spawned to hit the door all 4 times, so you just gotta flip the round and then another one should spawn in. Alright, here we go. Yep, another one spawned in. Go ahead and hit that, and now we'll take the sword down here. Go ahead and slash it 1 more time, then we'll interact with it, which will teleport us into a different room. And inside this room here... I just want to switch my weapons. We're going to go ahead and place the sword. And then you look down here, so we've got a circle with an inner circle, and we want to find that on the wall. Go ahead and shoot. Tell us the next symbol... the snowflake. The next one is the triangle. There you are. And then there's only 1 more circle with a line through it right there. Now, one thing I have noticed is the order of those symbols is always the same. so you don't have to look at the pedestal. But once you get that done, go ahead, interact with that. It will pull the light sword. It will teleport you out, and we now have the light sword.
The radiant blade is the stuff of legend. Be bright, my friend.
Alright, now again, to get the next sword, we will need to kill the special zombie that spawns at the round. Go ahead and pick up that stamp. And the next sword I'm going to go over is the lightning sword. Alright, so the lightning sword is the stag, so we're going to come up here and give the stamp. Go ahead and grab the sword, and then there are 3 things that we need, 3 of the same exact item, and it is a lightning rod. Now, you can get these lightning rods in any order. Well, one of them, if you come down to the dungeon, there should be a special zombie that spawns, not that one. There should be a special zombie that spawns, and you will see one of these lightning rods on his waist. So there he is, and you're going to see it kind of on his body there. So you'll drop it. You're going to go ahead and pick that up. Alright, now the next one, we will need dead wire detonators. So we'll come over here, get that, and then we're going to kind of come back over where we got the light sword. And you're going to see an electrical box here. You're going to go ahead and shoot that, which will drop this lightning rod.
Pretty sure the local stations are crap anyway.
And then the last one, if you come over to this side here, right next to Deadshot Daiquiri, so we've got Deadshot Daiquiri right here. Then on the ground, we'll see the third one, so we're going to go ahead and take that. And then we're going to make our way up here to the kind of exterior of the castle near the cannon. You're going to see this kind of vase thing here. Go ahead and interact, which will place all 3 of those orbs, the lightning rods. And then you need to just stay within this storm, and after some time, your sword will get it will be electrified. Now, you don't have to kill zombies in here, but it will start spawning zombies for this. But I usually just go ahead and kill them. Just kind of helps keep crowd control. But so you can see there, the sword got the lightning charge, and then you just go up to the pot and you go ahead and hit it, and that will charge one of the lightning rods that you've placed. And we just need to do this 2 more times. Oh, there it is. Lightning, so we'll go ahead and hit that. Oh, no.
A fucking rescue operation will be nice.
Well, that's not good. I'm going to kind of let some things come out and then throw this. Alright, there it is. It's all lightning, so we're going to go ahead and hit 3rd time there. And now we can go up to this, and we just need to insert the sword. And then after some time, we get the lightning sword.
He left his son Durandal, the lightning.
Oh, I'm going to need a self-revive after that. Alright, now for the last sword, the Void Sword. Again, we're going to need another stamp. So in this round here, round 13, I should be getting a zombie that will spawn the stamp. Alright, there's the stamp. Oh! I didn't want to flip the rounds. That's alright. Alright, so the last one here, the Raven Sword, or the Void Sword. So we're going to go ahead and give the stamp, and then grab the sword. Now, once you grab the sword, you're going to want to come over into the lab here, the alchemy lab, and you're going to want to look on all of the shelves until you find an item you can pick up. Now, it can be on these shelves, that shelf. So you just kind of look around. Mine happened to be here. And apparently now it is one of 4 objects. And one of these 4 objects tells you kind of how to solve the next step. And they kind of tie up with the astrological signs, right? All right, so we're going to take the sword and the item, down to kind of the spawn area here, and you're going to insert the item along with the sword, and then we need to figure out this cipher. Now, I'll kind of try and put it up on screen here, but you've got these kind of this inner and this outer circle. So the inner circle is telling you what element it lines up with, so fire, earth, air, and water. And then the outer circle tells you what of the astrological signs it is. Now, the sword being at the bottom, you need to know for what item you have. Is it, you know, an Aries, a Virgo, Libra, what have you? And then figure out what element it associates with. So, like, Virgo is earth, Scorpio is water, and so on and so forth. And then you get the element to rotate towards the bottom. So if you had a Scorpio, which is water, so water is this kind of downward triangle, and then Scorpio is this kind of M, which is here. And when you get it correctly, when you submit, you will then be on to the next step. Now, I know there are ciphers online where you can just say, here's the item I have, and it will tell you, but I'll try and put up the, you know, just kind of an image of everything here. All right, now, I wasn't paying attention when I picked up this item, so I had to kind of look it up what this item was. It was fish, so that is Pisces and Cancer. So I've entered it, or Pisces and water, and you'll know, whoop, when you do it properly, this little portal will pop up, and then you will see that the cipher will start sending out these orbs, and they will follow you. And you want to try and get them over that void, and you'll see then they'll go inside. So that one will go in there. Got that one. And then after some time, okay, perfect. So now it's going to move so we can follow it where it's going to place next. All right, so it's going to place here. Now, same thing. It's going to launch more of those orbs. Now, I'm a little worried about this because I don't have any more self-revives, but it is a low round count, and this is the last zombie for the round. Oh, all right, that one was done, so now it's moving again. So it's up here. Come on, orbs. Let's see if those ones go in. They should. These ones are coming back to me, though. Perfect. All right, that was the last one. Oh, hello. All right, now this thing is going to come back down, and it should go back down towards the cipher. All right, once it's in there, go ahead and interact with it. Just this little portal will open up. You'll see the sword start to go into there. And you now have the upgraded Void Sword. Yeah. Now, one thing I wanted to point out before I wrap this video up, for any solo players out there, just in general, once you upgrade the Wonder Weapons, if you go back to the Knights, if you notice, the previous Wonder Weapons which you've already crafted are still there. So you can come back and swap out for, see, now I have the Electric Sword. And come back and pick this up, and now I still have the Void Sword. Here I can pick up the Light Sword. And from my understanding, if you leave and come back, I don't know how long it takes, but they will respawn into their arms. So once you craft them, you do have them. It's not like you have to go back through the steps. Oh, see, they're already back. Look at that. They're already back up. You do not have to go back through all the steps of getting the base version and then the Wonder Weapon variant. So that's going to wrap this video up. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, this quick little, well, quickish guide on how to unlock each of the Wonder Weapons. Till the next one, peace.